I was trying to clap up our first-round draft pick. Are you guys excited about that pick? I mean,
they want a new quarterback.
Well, nah, we're not going to talk about new quarterback, But, to touch on what Nate, obviously Nate was an offensive lineman. You build a team from the inside out. You give Tony Romo all that money. If you don't have anyone to protect him, what good is that money going? I mean, what good is he to the team? So I think it was a good pick. Yeah, we wanted a more sexier pick, but understand the draft. It's ebb and flows. Some years you have a draft where there are a lot of great players, and, every pick is going to be a good pick. And some years, this is a down year for the draft. Collegiately, the talent level has not been there this year. I mean, there are still some good players out there, but you guys aren't excited about that pick because it's a center.
Your name, sir?
David.
And what part of El Paso are you from?
East Side.
East Side. Is it? We got a lot of East Side here today. East Side connected. I tell you what. That's all right. Your question, sir?
Okay. This is a little bit of a political hand grenade. I want to ask you about Jerry Jones. And do we need a change of leadership at the top before we can go forward?
Well, I'll start this one too. The question is, he's your owner. Love him, hate him, indifferent. He is the GM. Same thing. It's nothing I could do, Dex could do, or anybody could do. As long as he owns the team, this is what you get. So that's should we get rid of him? He said it on 60 Minutes or whatever show he was doing.
He's not going anywhere.
Maybe I should get rid of myself, but I'm not going anywhere. He said he's got too much invested. So he's here. What's your name, sir?
I'm Daniel Badajosa, Central El Paso.
Okay, and you're what age?
20.
You're 20 years old.
Yeah.
You show.
I'm pretty.
You look like you're about 16, dog. Yeah, I need some, man. Where your mom and dad at, too? Hey, what's your question, sir?
What's one sentence to describe Troy Aikman?
One sentence.
Yeah.
Committed to the game. Committed to the game. Is that a sentence? Committed to the game.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why. And this goes back to I used to clown a lot, always getting a little bit of off-the-field trouble, always doing silly things, man. And Troy, he would give you that look, like, man, you need to pull yourself together. It's one thing to have fun, and it's another thing to jeopardize the team. He was committed not only to himself but to the team. It's not one time that I can remember something going wrong either on the field or off the field that Troy wouldn't be there for you. And the same thing on the field. You could depend on him every game to be the best player that he could be. And even now as an announcer, he'll get film early in the week on a Monday or Tuesday, and he's studying film. Committed to the game. Oh, beautiful. What's up? Girl, look at the outline on you. Take the glasses off where we can see. Give her a round of applause, y'all. Wait, where your husband at, girl? Come on in here, man. Yeah, boy, you ought to be proud. Spending all your money like that. Your name and his name?
He's going to get me a bag after this. My name is Melissa.
You gonna get you what after
He's
this?
going to get me a bag after this. We're going to go get me a bag. So.
Okay, cool.
Our question was, what do you guys think about the new coach, and is it going to be better than the Rob Ryan fit?
Oh, defensive coordinator.
Yes.
Ah, man, Dex, come on, baby. Rock with me.
Each coach is different. The Ryan brothers are going to bring their philosophy when they're here. And if you look at his history, he was a blitzing, attacking, a lot of movement, just sending guys trying to get sacks. This, what Kiffin, it's more discipline. As Nate touched on a little bit earlier, you're not going to really see DeMarcus Ware dropping back in pass coverage. You don't want to negate your best player by dropping them back in the pass rush. You never really – Simeon Rice maybe dropped back maybe a few times and lucked into an interception here or there, but you want your best players going forward, and that's getting the quarterback. I really think this defense is going to suit us because we have the players to fit the defense.
How old should you be when you start playing football? Now, that is a good question in today's society of concussions.
Yes.
Dexter, I did too, you did too, and now it's your turn.
Yeah.
How old should you be, Dexter?
Good question. It's funny you asked that because I'm actually having this discussion this discussion with my 8-year-old son. He's been wanting to play tackle football forever. And granted, with all the studies that's been going on now, we know concussion is a big thing. He can't play tackle football, I don't think, until he's 13. You know, and I really
What
truly.
What grade would that be, Dex?
I think he'll be 13. You're probably in
What grade?
7th grade, 7th, 8th grade.
7th grade, yes.
Yes. So my philosophy is flag football at any age is great. You learn the game, you learn the positions, you're having fun, but at the same time, you're not putting your body through a lot of wear and tear. You know, when you're talking to a kid who is 8 years old and 7 years old and they're in padded practices, I don't have anything against it. I'm just looking at all those hits that you're putting on that young body. Now, remember, you start playing tackle football and you put the pads on at 7. Then you go to high school and you still got the pads on. Then if you're fortunate, you go to college and you still have the pads on. And then if you're fortunate, you're one of the few that get blessed to go into the NFL, you still have the pads on. That's a lot of hit that your body will be taking.